Good morning, students. How are you all? Once again, welcome back to your computer class. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and staying at home. Students, today in our computer class, first of all, we will discuss about headers and footers. So, headers and footers are the portion in the top and the bottom margin. So, whatever we write in our header or footer, that matter will be shown on every page. So sometimes there are situations when we write to something on every page, then we don't need to write it again and again on every page. We will just write that thing, that text or any image in header and footer. Then that matter will be displayed on every page. Now we will see how we can insert header and footers in our document. So first of all, go to the insert tab and there is a group header and footers. There are three options, one for header, second is footer, and third is page number. So when you place your cursor on the header, you can see here the content in the header will appear at the top of each printed page. So header is the area in the top margin. So click here on the drop down menu of the header. So you can see there are many built-in styles of the header. So header are used to write our page number or the chapter name or the name of the institutions which we want to print on every page. For that we use header. So I'm going to select here first one. So there you can see there is a dotted line. So above this dotted line, this area is a header area. This is, so we can write anything in the header. For example, I am going to write here our school name, SBS Model High School Sadarpur. Now we can close this header. You can see when we insert header and footer, there is a tab, design tab, and from the last there is the option close header and footer, and I'm going to close it. Now this is our first page because there is only one page and I want to insert some more pages in my document. For this I will use page break. Just click, press the button Control and enter simultaneously, means at the same time, Control plus enter. So in this way you can insert blank pages in your document. Now you can see whatever I have written here in the header section, it is also on the second page and on the third page. So anything which you write or insert in the header section of the document, that will appear on every page. You will also get this text in the printed form. When you take the print of the document, text will be there. So we can change the style of the header. So in this way we can change the style, write something, for example, chapter number 1. Now you can see chapter number 1 will be on every page. So this is our header. Now how we can remove this header, or first of all we will see how we can edit this header, and after that we will see how we can remove this header. Go to the insert tab again, click here and there is the option edit header. If we want to make the changes in the text which we have written in the header portion, then we can edit that. Now it is in the edit mode. Suppose I want to write the name of the chapter, digital documentation. Okay, so you can see I have edited the existing header. Now if I want to remove, there is a option remove header. Now footer, there is not much difference between the header and the footer. The difference is in their position or location. Header is shown at the top margin and footer is shown at the bottom margin. So when we click here, footer, similarly there are again built-in styles of the footer. Select this one. Now you can see the footer is at the bottom of the page, means at the bottom margin. So you can write anything here in the same way, and from here we can remove our footer. Remove footer. Now you can see the footer has been removed. The next option we have page number. So page number, we can write page number at the top of the page, bottom of the page. So on the top it can be in the middle, it can be in the on the right side. There are different built-in styles, so we can choose any style like this one. So when we insert page number automatically comes under the header section. So there is one on the second page, it will be 2 like this. You can see here it is 2. When we insert page number, although it comes under the header section, but there is an exception. Normally when we write anything in the header section, it remains same on every page, but in case of page number, because page number cannot be same, on the second page it will be 2 and on the next page it will be 3. So page number keep on increasing, although it is page number are in the header section, but they keep on increasing. Go to the insert tab, and from here we can remove our page numbering. Just click here, so you can see here the page number has been removed. So in this way you can insert header, footer and page number in our document. Now we will see about margins and orientation of the document. Go to the page layout tab. Under the page setup group, first option is margins. So margins are the space between the text and the edges of the page. Suppose I write here something, for example so this space, this is the edge of the page and this is our text. So the space between the text and the edge of the page is known as margin. So we can increase or decrease our margins. So click here. By default margin is normal, and in normal margin each side there is a gap of 1 centimeter, top, bottom, left and right. This is our normal margin, 1 centimeter on each side. According to our content or according to our need, we can increase and decrease the margin. There are many built-in styles of the margin. We can select any one. Now this is our right margin, this is our left margin, this is our top margin, and this is our bottom margin. We can also change the margin just by dragging. Keep your mouse here, mouse pointer. Now you can see a double-ended arrow. Just drag it. In this way you can decrease the margin. Similarly, if we want to decrease the top margin, keep your cursor here. Now you can see there is a double-ended arrow. Drag it upward. So in this way you can decrease the top margin. We can, if the required margin is not available in the built-in styles, go to the custom margins, and from the custom margins you can give any value to the margin. It will be in centimeters. For example, for top 0.4, for bottom I am keeping it 0.5, left, right, you can give any value here. You can see here there is another option, gutter. So gutter option is used when we want our document to get printed. So when we bind our document, there is a space which is used by the binding. So that is known as gutter, means the extra space which will be used during the binding of the document, that extra space is known as gutter. So we can mark the size of the gutter here. For example, you can see here in the preview, it is our gutter. We can also change the position of the gutter. Now it is left. We can mark it on the top in this way. This is our gutter, the space used during the binding, that is known as gutter. And next we have orientation of the page. There are two types of orientation. One is the portrait and second one is the landscape. So you can see in case of portrait, the height of the page is greater than the width of the page. So you can see here, this is our portrait orientation. The height of the page, this is our height, vertically it is height. Height of the page is greater than the width of the page. It is our portrait orientation. And this is our landscape. In case of landscape, the height of the page is less than the width of the page. Students, this was all about header, footer, page number, page orientation and margins. That's all for today. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.